Hello, hello. How is everyone? Just wanted to talk about something that I think we all go through, like when starting something new, especially like a business or something that is new to you. And the reason I thought about this was, I think it was last weekend, was me, my husband, and my son, who is 19, he works full time right now. And is just starting college at the end of the month. Um, anyway, we were talking about he stresses. Like, I'm a worrier, he's a worrier, and so he was just kind of talking about. I keep looking down because I have some notes. Cause sometimes my husband like says things. He's just really smart, and so like, oh, this would be great. I go through this. A lot of people go through this. So anyway, I kind of ramble on, and that's how I talk. I talk with my hands. Anyway, I talk fast, but so he was worried, like stressing. He's doing something in the medical field. He's not quite sure exactly what yet. He did, like, all last summer. My son volunteered in the ER, emergency room, and he loved it. And so he's getting his medical assistant. He's starting there, and then from there he'll decide what he wants to do. But he's just in his mind worrying, like, well, I got to get all this done right now. If I don't do these things and get to this point, like right now, then I'm going to be homeless. And it's like, you're not going to be homeless. I mean, I get you don't want to live with us forever, obviously, but we won't let that happen. And so we were, my husband's like, hey, let's think about it. He said, in which it's duh. When I say it, it's like, well, duh. But sometimes hearing someone else say it, it registers. So he was saying, you have to go through these steps. You're starting out here. Think of it as a staircase, obviously. You're going to go through trials. You're going to go to this step. You have to learn what you need to here to advance to this step. You need to learn here to advance to this step, and so forth. Yeah, and there's going to be times maybe you'll get knocked back down a step or two. That doesn't mean you give up. Like, you keep going. You keep learning. And, it's like I told him. I said, if you just wake up, like you start here, go to bed tonight, knowing that you're going to start college tomorrow or whatnot, and you go to bed and wake up and you're already here, like you didn't have to go through any of that, are you going to keep it? Are you going to remember and those trials and those things that you had to go through to get to this point not going to matter? Because you're not going to take it serious. And that's what we were explaining to him. Yeah, it kind of sucks to have to go through all these things. And that's what I told him about me doing this, like starting this business and stuff, doing online. It's definitely been a learning. And some days I'm like, you know what, this isn't for me. But then I think back to years past when I said, oh, I'm going to start this and I'm going to stick with it. And then doubt came in, or somebody left a rude comment and I took it to heart and just thought, I can't do this. But then you're just giving up. So you got to clear your head out and find people who can help and teach you. And that's what I told my son. I said, we might not understand everything about school that you're going through and learning, but we are here for you. You can talk to us and just tell us your worries, and we will try to help you and help you, I guess, mentally get better, refocus on what you really need to do. Everyone goes through that, and that's just part of life. And so I think that helped him a little bit. And so I don't know. And I also wrote down too, if it helps you to map it out, what you need to do each day, so you can actually see progress and see what you're doing and what you've done. That really helps. So, and that's kind of, I just get rambling and talking. That was my point. It sucks to see your kids struggling and stuff, but then to be able to help them and actually help yourself, I think, that's good also. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Oh, one other thing. Every Monday morning, my mentor, he does what they call a hot seat, where he brings on someone from doing the same business that I am doing, and they just have a conversation and talk about things. They just recently, I wish I was able to go, but not quite. They had a mastermind in London. He's from the UK. That'd be awesome to go over there. I wasn't able to make that one, but hopefully in the future I can make one. But anyway, he was kind of talking about the plans for the company for 2026, and I just love it because it's so much community. Like, he's been doing this for 20 years. He has millions, and he wants to turn it around this year and just help people. And I've been in this 30-day challenge, and I've met so many cool people, and we're like just building each other up. And it's so neat just to see everyone come together, everyone, ask questions, rely on each other, and just build that community to help each other. Like, we all want to see each other succeed. And that's kind of the direction where the company is going this year. So if you've been on the fence, or